You're watching high school basketball on WTCO TV.
Tonight, the Blair-Taylor Wildcats take on the visiting Whitehall Norsemen.
This game is brought to you by Valley Bible, a source for biblical theology, and Tri-County Communications Cooperative, your local cable, internet, and telephone provider.
WTCO TV is looking for sponsors for our programming. If you are interested, please visit sponsor.wtco.tv for more information.
And now, the voice for tonight's game, James Weingard.
Blair-Taylor at 1-0 in the Dairyland Large. They are 2-0 overall. And the Whitehall Lady Norse 0-1 in the conference, and they are 3-1 overall. Blair-Taylor has beaten Black River Falls 63-25, and they beat Aliva Strum by a score of 65-41. Meanwhile, Whitehall started the season with 3 straight wins. They beat Independence 40-34. They beat Gilmanton 45-32. Beat Cooley Christian Providence by 50, 69-19. And then lost their last game to Melrose Mindoro by a score of 54-41. Blair-Taylor 17-4 last year. They lost in the regional final. Whitehall finished last year at 13-10, and they lost to Blair-Taylor in the regional. So we get ready for this Dairyland Conference large matchup here tonight between the Wildcats and the Lady Norse. Great to have you alongside with us for high school girls basketball on WTCO TV. Full house, not quite a full house, but a good crowd on hand here tonight at Blair-Taylor High School in Blair. And we have girls basketball tonight. We've got more games scheduled for you as the month of December and into the new year roll on. Blair-Taylor, meanwhile, their next 4 games, they'll be hosting Cochrane Fountain City on the 9th at 7:15. DeSoto on the 11th, which will be a 1 o'clock in the afternoon start. They'll be at Augusta on the 14th of December, which will be a 6 p.m. start. And then Melrose Mindoro on the 17th. Meanwhile, Whitehall will be hosting Augusta on the 9th, at Aliva Strum on the 14th, at Cochrane Fountain City on the 17th, and then they'll be hosting Independence on December 21st. And we will get the national anthem for you here in just a moment. We'll get our starting lineups as well, and settle back in. Hope you're enjoying your first part of December, and we get ready for high school girls basketball tonight here from Blair-Taylor High School. Fans on their feet, the players on their feet, and we will pause here in just a few moments for the national anthem. Leading scorer for the Wildcats so far this season in their 2 games is Lindsay Stein. She has Steen, I beg your pardon. She has 27 points per game already. And for the Lady Norse, Tristy Assen has 10 points per game, and Nora Youngbauer with 9.2. We will pause to honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright
is our national anthem as we get ready for girls basketball tonight on WTCO TV. And we will get the starting lineups right now. For Whitehall, the visiting Lady Norse, it'll be number 1, Avery Sansala, the junior. Number 5, Nora Youngbauer, a junior. Number 14, McKenna Pintock, a senior. Number 22, Nyla Lisowski, a senior. And number 33, Brenna Klatt, she also is a senior. So again, for Whitehall tonight, it'll be Avery Sansala, Nora Youngbauer, McKenna Pintock, Nyla Lisowski, and Brenna Klatt. Head coach for the Whitehall Lady Norse is Beth Lisowski, and again, Whitehall 0-1 in the Dairyland Large Conference, and they are 3-1 on this young season. Now for the homestanding Blair-Taylor Wildcats. For the Wildcats tonight, a junior, number 3, Abby Thompson. Number 12, a junior, Lindsay Steen. Number 20, a junior, Kirsten Kinchy. Number 22, a senior, Chloe Wagner. And number 23, Lexi Lofgren, a junior. And again for the Wildcats tonight, Thompson, Steen, Kinchy, Wagner, and Lofgren. Blair-Taylor 1-0 in the Dairyland Large. They are 2-0 overall. Head coach is Jesse Lean, assisted by Jamie Thompson and Taylor Bowe. And we are ready to go for high school girls basketball tonight. 18 minutes up on the clock. Glad to have you with us. Settle back and enjoy. And thank you very much for including us in part of your Friday evening. I am told that one of the Blair-Taylor players will likely hit 1,000 points early in this game, and when that happens, if that happens, we'll have a pause and have a commemoration of that. The opening tip won by the Lady Norse, and off we go. Youngbauer, double teamed out near half court. She'll get it back, top of the arc. Comes over to this near side where Lisowski has it, down to the corner, bounces it off of a Wildcat foot. It goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Lady Norse. Inbounds play coming from the sideline, comes in to Lisowski, down to the corner for Youngbauer. Sansala, and now on the wing for 3, that's no good. Rebound to the Wildcats, up the far side, long pass right down the heart of the lane, overlaid it, offensive rebound put back good for Lindsay Steen, leading scorer at 27 points per game this year, and the Wildcats lead 2-0, 45 seconds gone here in the first half. Youngbauer with it for the Lady Norse. And Lisowski with it. She'll drive to the baseline, kicks it back out to the free throw line. Jumper partially deflected. Loose ball picked up by the Wildcats. Long outlet pass comes ahead to Steen. And she'll go cross court to the other side. Wind up 3 on its way. A little strong. Rebound tipped out of bounds. And it belongs to Whitehall. 16:52 to go first half. Whitehall trailing 2-0. They have the ball, facing a zone pressure here by the Wildcats. Quickly they break it back to the other end. Klatt with it, turns it over. Coming back is Thompson. Long pass underneath, stops, moves back, overlaid it. Offensive rebound on the weak side, and she stepped out of bounds when she got the rebound. And that was Kinchy, and she slams the ball down in disgust. 16:35 left in the first half, 2-0 Blair-Taylor. Again, pressure applied by the Wildcats. In the backcourt are the Lady Norse, and that pass just off the fingertips of Pintock. It goes out of bounds into the cheerleaders. And a turnover again by Whitehall, and here comes Blair-Taylor coming back this way with 16:21 to play in the first. Steen. Lofgren and Steen once more. Wide open look at a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound is going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Blair-Taylor. Wildcats into the lane, running layup good for Steen. She has all 4 of Blair-Taylor's points tonight, 4-0. Little over 2 minutes gone here in the first half. Lady Norse into the front court now, and this is going to be Lisowski. Youngbauer, Lisowski lobs it deep underneath, and that goes off of fingertips and out of bounds again. 4-0 our score, 15:43 to go in the first. Blair-Taylor in their whites and Whitehall in orange and black. Top of the arc. Now Steen with it on the wing. High post is tipped away from behind, taken away by the Lady Norse. Turnover by Blair-Taylor, and back goes Youngbauer. Youngbauer along the sideline, and now Sansala with it. Sansala bounces it off of a knee, a turnover again, outlet pass Thompson, layup is good. Abby Thompson, averaging 16.5 points per game this year, has made it 6-0 Blair-Taylor. 3 minutes gone in the first half. Youngbauer with it. Bobbled it, lost it, picked up by Blair-Taylor. And through a double team in the backcourt, they are going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Whitehall. Sydney Fremstad into the lineup for Blair-Taylor. 14:49 to play first half. 6-0 our score with Blair-Taylor in front. The ball out of bounds, and it'll stay with Whitehall. On the inbounds, this will come back to Sansala. Her pass got rejected. She got it back, though. Shot just inside the arc, in and out, and back in again. Good shot there by Tiffany 33, Brianna Klatt. That's 2 for her. 6-2 now, 14:27 to play, and a traveling call, turnover by the Wildcats. Nicoya Yarrington and Trinity Assen check in for the Wildcats. 14:24 to go first half. Wildcats in front of the Lady Norse by a score of 6-2. Through the trap in the backcourt. Here's a reach-in, quick reach-in by Yarrington. That'll be her first foul. First foul of the game, as a matter of fact. Wildcats inbound. Bounce pass down here to the corner. Turnaround 3 is good. For Abby Thompson, she has 5, and it's 9-2. Yarrington traveled as they tried to break the press. She got the pass, shuffled her feet. Referee was right there to say, no ma'am, you can't do that. So a turnover by the Lady Norse. 14 minutes to go, opening half, 9-2, Blair-Taylor in front. Whitehall won the JV game by 30, 47-17. Here's Steen moving over. The shot is a little strong. Rebound tipped again, tracked down by Blair-Taylor. Lofgren had it. Steen with it now. Over to the wing. Steen, well, they tried to get it back to her, but it was intercepted by Yarrington. And back come the Lady Norse. Youngbauer to the corner, pull-up jumper, too strong. Rebound on the weak side was taken by Blair-Taylor and then knocked out of bounds by the Lady Norse, so it'll belong to Blair-Taylor with 13:23 to play in the first half, and Blair-Taylor in front 9-2, and we've got subs coming in for Whitehall. 1:33, Sansala and Klatt return to the Whitehall lineup. Wildcats with the ball. Steen will trot across the timeline. 13:18 to go in the half. Steen kicks it out to the corner. Now just inside the arc. Thompson underneath for Steen through a triple team. Back to the outside, along 2. That's going to be an air ball. Weak side rebound comes down to Klatt for Whitehall, and they want to run. Youngbauer with it, down to the wing, and Youngbauer gets it back. Out to the high post now, Klatt. Yarrington drops it down to the block. Turnaround jumper from Austin is partially blocked, but body in there with a foul. Kinchy commits the foul. That's her first, and the first team foul. Trinity Austin on the free throw line for 2. And the first one is Austin, the team's leading scorer for Whitehall this year, with 10 points per game so far in their 4 games. Second free throw on its way. That's way off the mark. I think that was an air ball. It was. So turnover here by the Lady Norse. And the Wildcats run the floor with 12:45 to play in the first half. 9-2. Blair-Taylor in front. Steen kicks it out to the corner here for Wagner. And reels it back in. Wagner gets it on the give and go, throws it across the lane, but a foul called on the pass. Whitehall foul number 5, Nora Youngbauer. That's her first, second team foul. 12:35 to play in the first half. Here's a pass inside, and on the drive down the lane, it goes to Wagner. She's fouled, and she will head to the line for 2. Foul against Avery Sansala, her first, third team foul. And Chloe Wagner on the free throw line for 2 free throws, a 50% free throw shooter this year. And the first one rattles in and out. She also has 5.5 points per game. So neither team able to hit anything from the free throw line so far tonight. Second free throw is short. Rebound tipped in the air twice, 3 times. Finally, 6 hands get on the ball, and Whitehall comes away with it. They throw it down to the corner, baseline drive. It's going to be a block, and it's going to be a foul on Blair-Taylor. Foul on 21, I believe that is. Yep, Fremstad. That's her first, and the second team foul. Nora Youngbauer hits the first free throw, and she has a point now. It's 9-3. Youngbauer, the second leading scorer on the team with 9.2 points per game. And the second free throw is in and out and back in again. So she hits 2 for 2, and it's 9-4. 12:19 to go, first half. To the wing for Kidd. Into the lane, lost the handle on it. A jump ball called. Possession arrow will stay with Blair-Taylor on this end. 12:10 to play in the opening half. Inside pass. Steen moves back. Gets a little bunny layup in. That's good. 6 for her. Near steal in the backcourt. Now they push it ahead. Thompson with it. Thompson right-hand layup high off the glass and good. I beg your pardon, Sansala with it. Sansala makes her first basket. Back on the other end, lost the handle on it, going up. Ball's going out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Whitehall. Sansala with 2 points. Youngbauer has it now for Whitehall. 11:40 to play in the opening half. 11-6 our score now, and they throw it away. And before we go any further, we've got a 30-second timeout. 11:35 to play in the first half. It is Blair-Taylor 11 and Whitehall 6. And we want to thank TCC, your local cable TV, internet, and phone provider, and Valley Bible, a source for biblical theology. Glad to have you with us here from Blair-Taylor High School tonight. 11-6 our score. The Wildcats in front of the Lady Norse. This Dairyland Large Conference matchup between Blair-Taylor and Whitehall on WTCO TV. .11:35 to play first half. Blair-Taylor in front by 5, 11-6. Lindsay Steen with it across the timeline. Steen, whip pass. Oh boy, a seeing eye pass overlaid it though. And a rebound taken by Whitehall, and we've got a foul called on the rebound against Blair-Taylor. Thompson with the foul, her first, third team foul, both teams with 3 fouls. And the Wildcats will be on defense here as they Lady Norse get it over here to the near sideline. Sensala, bounce pass down to the baseline through a triple team. They turn the corner, pull-up jumper from the block, halfway down, shot back out at her, and the rebound comes down to Blair-Taylor. 11 minutes to go first half. Blair-Taylor's lead is 5, kicked out to the wing for Thompson. Thompson goes all the way back to the other side now for Kidd. And now Steen with a drive and a wide open look at it, left it short, rebound loose and picked up by Whitehall. Pentock has it, long pass ahead toward half court, and this will be to Youngbauer. Youngbauer, little wraparound pass down to the block. They drop it down a little further onto the baseline, airmailed it. Offensive rebound put back, partially blocked, and on the second rebound, we've got a foul called. Actually, it's going to be on that shot. Foul goes against 22, and that's Wagner. That's her first, and team foul number 4. Nyla Lisowski on the free throw line. Makes the first one. And I have to correct myself. Lisowski is actually the team's leading scorer. She has 13.2 points per game. Just giving that credit to Asen. Didn't look far enough down my list. Free throw number 1 is good, and number 2 is good as well. So after missing the first 2, Whitehall has scored the last 4 free throws they've attempted. It's now 11-8 with 10:20 to play in the first half. Steen out on the wing. Top of the arc. Thompson, pull-up jumper, way short. Rebound comes down into the hands of Klatt for Whitehall. And now Youngbauer has it. Long pass down to the corner, and she traveled. Tried to drive and break a double team along the near sideline, but she shuffled her feet first and turned the ball over. 10 minutes to go in the opening half, 11-8 our score. Blair-Taylor in front. They've been stuck on 11 for a long time here. Steen finishing the shot, and that's good. That's 8 for her, and that is point number 1,000. So we will get a pause in the action right here, a full timeout taken by the coach for Blair-Taylor to celebrate Lindsay Steen with her 1,000th point. We've got balloons in the stands. 1-0-0-0. Cheerleaders holding up 1,000. Student section also holding up signs congratulating her on her 1,000th point. And Lindsay in this game has 8 of the 13 Blair-Taylor points thus far. Whitehall's basketball coming out of the timeout. Nora Youngbauer will run the floor for the Lady Norse. Sansala with it, and bounced it off of the foot of Steen, and she kicked it out of bounds. Youngbauer, top of the arc. Lost the handle on it. Turnover. Steen ahead of the pack. Up. Good. 10 for her. 15-8 now. 9:23 to go in the first half. Youngbauer almost threw it away, picked up by Sensala. Her jumper is going to be partially deflected, and a foul called on the shot. It's going to be a 3-shot foul, as a matter of fact. Foul on 3, Abby Thompson, her second, and that puts Avery Sensala on the line for 3 free throws. First free throw from Sensala is no good. She has 5.5 points per game on the season. 2 points tonight. Second free throw drops through for her, so that gives her 3. They're now 5 of 8 from the line, and this will be the 9th free throw attempt of the game. And that's no good, so they're 5 of 9. 9:15 to play in the first half, 15-9. Blair-Taylor in front, long pass to the block, jumper short, rebound collected on an offensive board. Kinchy turnaround shot is good for Steen, and she has 12. 17-9, 9 minutes to go. Sensala along the near sideline, and she will get the return pass. Pull-up jumper for 3, that's no good. And the Blair-Taylor rebound. Into the front court, Steen, top of the arc, down the lane. Bounces it out to Wagner, and that's going to be a double dribble. Trinity Asen and Andrea Sensala check in for Whitehall. Nora Youngbauer will cross the timeline for the Lady Norse. Inside pass, and that bounces through a bunch of bodies off of a thigh and goes out of bounds off of the Lady Norse. So Blair-Taylor with the ball. 8:28 to go in the opening half, and Blair-Taylor has an 8-point lead at 17-9. Pass, oh boy, backdoor cut, good pass, good look there to Thompson. She's got 7 tonight, and it's 19-9 with 8:10 to go. Lisowski to the corner, to the wing now for Youngbauer. Top of the arc for Asen. Lisowski again, little crossover, had her pocket picked, and they'll get the outlet pass to Steen, who will score again. 14 for her. Timeout, full timeout called this time by Whitehall. So far in this game for Whitehall, Avery Sensala with 3, Youngbauer with 2, Lisowski with 2, and Klatt has 2. For Blair-Taylor, Abby Thompson with 7, Lindsay Steen with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And that's where we are at the moment. 7:48 to go, first half. It's 21-9 between Blair-Taylor and Whitehall. This is I mentioned a moment ago, a reversal of fortune for from the JV game, where Whitehall outscored Blair-Taylor by a margin of 30, 47-17. But now things are very, very different here in the varsity game, where Blair-Taylor enjoys a 12-point lead at the moment at 21-9. Lady Norse will have the basketball to come out of the timeout. There's the second horn. Lisowski to inbound to Youngbauer. And off we go. 7:45 left in the first half, 21-9. Blair-Taylor in front. Bounce pass down to the baseline. A couple of spin moves taken away by Blair-Taylor. Again, Steen has it. She bounced it off her knee and now picks it back up. 12-point lead with number 12 in the ball. Thompson. Lofgren. Thompson again, and now Lofgren on the wing. Lofgren Yeah, oh boy, we've got an offensive foul called here for an illegal screen. And that is against 15, Callie Wagner. That's foul number 1 on her and 6 on the team. 7:12 to play in the first half. 21-9. Blair-Taylor with the lead. Lisowski hands it off along the baseline. Now Asen and Sansala. Lisowski lost the handle on it, picked it back up. Well, actually gets it back, forces a shot up, goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Kinchy, and it'll stay with Whitehall. Sansala to inbound. He needs to get it in. Finally triggers it in, and that's taken away. Abby Thompson has it. No defense back, and Thompson scores easily. 9 for her. 23-9. Sansala almost traveled. She'll get the ball back. Bounce pass down to the baseline. Now the wing for Asen. Sansala has it again. Tries to dribble it around traffic. Fell down, went out of bounds. Not with the ball, though. A 17-footer. Good-looking shot there. Brenna Klatt with the basket. 4 for her. And it's now 23-11. Steen wasn't ready for the pass, but it bounced off her arm right to Wagner. Wagner gets it back over in the far side. That's touched out of bounds, and it'll belong to Whitehall. Samantha Kidd in. Fremstad in for Blair-Taylor. Youngbauer returns to the lineup for Whitehall. We're just under 6 minutes to go in the first half, and we've got a jump ball here. Possession arrow will belong to Whitehall. Yarrington returns to the Lady Norse lineup. 5:49 to play, first half. Sansala inbounds into the corner. Down the lane, jumper is short from Klatt. Blair-Taylor with the rebound, trapped in the backcourt. Steen jumps it off out to the wing. Shot for 3 is no good. Steen has it. Base out to the block, hit the side of the backboard, got her own rebound, and then resets back out on top. Steen with it in the corner. Nice pass on the give and go, and on the pass across, Kinchy gets fouled by 41 Yarrington. That's her second, and the 4th Whitehall foul. Kinchy on the line for 2. First one no good. She has a 3-point per game average this year and a 50% free throw shooter. Misses the first one. Second one is good. So right on her average, 1 out of 2. 24-11. 5:15 to play in the first half. Yarrington to Youngbauer. Now Sansala. Yarrington has it back. Sansala winds up for 3, too strong. And the weak side rebound had her pocket pick, but Steen right there to clean up the mess. Just under 5 minutes to play in the opening half. Blair-Taylor in front by 13. Kidd to the block, and a lot of problems over on that side. Kidd's got it back. A skip pass across, touched by Whitehall, and a steal. Bounce pass through traffic, up, and good. Great transition play there. Yarrington scores. She has 2, and it's 24-13, 4:25 to play. First half. Samantha Kidd with it at the free throw line. Traveled. She stopped, dragged her feet, or drug her feet, or moved her feet, and that caused the turnover. Lisowski back in for Whitehall. Thompson and Wagner returned for Blair-Taylor. 4:15 to play first half. It's 24-13. Blair-Taylor in front. Lob pass down low. And that's to Lisowski. Draws a triple team back to the outside. A three is good for Youngbauer. And it's 24-16. A game of streaks thus far. It was 11-8, then 24 or 11-9, then 24-9. Now it's 24-16. So they trade these multi-point streaks back and forth, and we've got an over and back call along the far sideline. .341, 340, and 339 time remaining here in the first half. Blair-Taylor's double-digit lead has been trimmed to 8, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Whitehall. Yarrington to trigger the inbound. And she will get it back and take a spot 3. That's short. Rebound through the hands of Klatt. Now Blair-Taylor will start the run. Long pass down low. Down the lane. Right-hand layup good for Lofgren. That's her first basket tonight, and it's 26-16. 3:12 to play in the half. Sansala to the baseline. Underneath, and that's going to be partially blocked. We'll keep an eye on Lofgren. She got steamrolled. Pass comes to her. Here's a long 2, little strong, and the weak side rebound comes down to Whitehall, and back they come with Lisowski. Lisowski through traffic. She lost the handle on it. Ball on the floor, picked up by Blair-Taylor, and then a diving play results in a foul. 41, that's Yarrington again. That's her third. Well, they only have her for 2 up on the board. So we'll have to, I know that, yeah, they only have her for 2, so we're missing a foul here somewhere. 26-16, 2.5 minutes to go. Here's Thompson for 3. Nope. Rebound loose and picked up by Whitehall. Leah Kidd has it. Into the front court. Spin move. Kidd gets it back, but she gets hacked across the arm. Abby Thompson will be charged with the foul there. That'll be her third. Seventh team foul. Youngbauer on the free throw line for 1-1. Free throw doesn't look good, is not good, missed it off to the left. And we're down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go with a 10-point lead for Blair-Taylor. Almost a takeaway, ball's on the floor. They pick it up through a double team and a travel. Kinchy got trapped picking the ball up and shuffled her feet, and that results in a turnover. 2 minutes to go. Bounce pass to Yarrington. Youngbauer. Yarrington has it, and she may have gotten away with the travel as well, but then promptly turns it over to Kidd. Steen with it now with 1:43 to play. Steen breaks right down the lane, missed it, got her own rebound, bad putback, foul called, and the ball bounces off the rim, no good. Nora Youngbauer picks up the foul for Whitehall, that's her second. First free throw for Steen misses. A 76.2% free throw shooter this year. Missed that one. She has 7 times 2, 14 points on the evening. Missed both free throws. And the rebound comes down to Lisowski. 1.5 minutes to go first half. 10-point Blair-Taylor lead. Baseline drive, cut off, and a foul called. This will go against Josie Waldera. That's her first. Youngbauer back to the free throw line to try a 1-and-1 again. 8th team foul against Blair-Taylor. Free throw is no good. Rebound loose and comes up to Whitehall. Almost gave it away again. They throw it back out just outside the arc. A long 2 is no good. Rebound saved, but it isn't, as she stepped out of bounds trying to save the ball. 1:15 to play. Wildcats in front of the Lady Norse by 10, 26-16. Lindsay Steen with the ball. On the right side. That long shot is no good. Rebound is tracked down by Youngbauer. Less than a minute to go now, first half. Youngbauer almost traveled, and now she did not, as they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Blair-Taylor with 52.5 seconds to play. So Wildcats have the ball, 50, 49, 48 seconds left here in the opening half. Wildcats leading by 10. Steen has it. And back out to the top. That's to Leah Kidd. Steen with it now. Had a wide open look down the lane. Pull-up jumper, no good. Offensive rebound. It's going to be battled for. Big battle underneath. Wagner pulled it down for Blair-Taylor, and they are going to call a jump ball here with 32 seconds left. Youngbauer and Wasowski back in for the Lady Norse with just over a half minute to go. Blair-Taylor's lead is 10. Sansala has it and promptly traveled. 18.8 to go. Kirsten Kinchy returns to the Blair-Taylor lineup. 18 seconds and change left here in the first half. Blair-Taylor looking to expand their 10-point lead in the last 12, 11, and 10. Kicked out to the corner, a 3 is no good. Offensive rebound, Steen has it, moves underneath, foul called, and with 4.5 seconds to go, Steen will head to the free throw line. Sansala picks up the foul, her second. Steen to the free throw line, missed her first 2 attempts, and make it 3 in a row that she's missed. On a night where she has scored her 1,000th point, she has 14 tonight, but 0 for 3 from the free throw line thus far, and the second one is good, so she's 1 for 4, 15 points, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Shot is blocked at half court, and they will not get another shot off before the first half comes to an end. So we have reached the end of the first half with our score, Blair-Taylor 27 and Whitehall 16. We'll take a timeout, and we'll come back second half straight ahead. This is high school girls basketball, the Dairyland Large Conference on WTCO TV.
And red ticket number 070849. 070849. 9. You will be the recipient of $100 if you have that lucky ticket.
What? What? Good. What? I can keep mine down a little. Mine. Okay. How do I sound? Huh? What? Can you do me a favor before you go back?
All right. All right. Thank you. Here's your $100. Thank you very much. On behalf of the sophomore class from Blair-Taylor.
Let's go on when the clock is. We don't stop. So whenever you want to go, just go. I know, I get it, yeah.
27-16 our score as we are at Blair-Taylor High School tonight for girls basketball, the Dairyland Conference. And I'm James Weingard with you on WTCO TV. Great to have you alongside with us on this Friday night. Or at least it's Friday where we are. It may not necessarily be Friday where you are. And 27-16, Blair-Taylor in front of Whitehall in this one. Avery Sansala has 3 points for the Lady Norse, 5 for Nora Youngbauer, 2 points for Nyla Lisowski, 4 for Brenna Klatt, and 2 for Nicoya Yarrington. And free throws, Sansala 1 of 3, Youngbauer 2 of 4, Asen 0 of 2, and Lisowski went 2 of 2. So Whitehall 16 points in the first half, 5 of 11 from the free throw line. For Blair-Taylor tonight, Abby Thompson with 9. Lindsay Stein has 15, and she went 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Also in that first half, she scored her 1,000th point. Kirsten Kinchy with 1, and Lexi Lofgren with 2. Free throws, as we mentioned, Steen with 1 of 4. Kinchy went 1 of 2, and Chloe Wagner went 0 for 2. So Blair-Taylor from the free throw line tonight, 2 out of 8. They scored 27 points in the first half. So we get ready for the second half. Glad to have you alongside with us for high school girls basketball tonight. I'm James Weingard with you on WTCO TV. And of course our staff, Rick and Drew and Derek, producing and directing in the back. And again, we welcome you in and glad you're with us here for part of your Friday night. Blair-Taylor looking to remain undefeated on the season. They're 1-0 in the Dairyland Conference right now, 2-0 overall. Whitehall looking to get into the win column for the first time in the conference. They're 0-1, and they are 3-1 overall. So we get ready for the second half now. And Blair-Taylor will have the basketball to start the second half. And off we go. Steen down to the corner, to the inside, batted aside, and Abby Thompson, backdoor pass, trying to get it to Chloe Wagner, threw it too tall for her, goes sailing out of bounds, and a turnover. Whitehall with the ball. Youngbauer. And now Asen. Baseline jumper is a little too strong. Rebound is going to be battled for. And finally, it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Whitehall. Youngbauer to inbound on the baseline. Lob it in. And that goes into the coach's lap. They've been waiting for one of those to come over our way, but no such luck yet. Lindsay Steen, long pass ahead down to Thompson. Steen with it, top of the arc. Wind up 3 is off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, had it for a moment, but it's going to be off of Blair-Taylor's hands. It goes out of bounds to Whitehall. Not quite a minute gone here in the second half. 27-16, which is the same as our halftime score. Blair-Taylor in front by 11. Here's a wind-up 3, and that's off the front iron. Offensive rebound to Whitehall, though. Shot was taken by Youngbauer. Long drive back to the other end. That's blocked partially, and the rebound put back is good for Steen. She has 17 now tonight, and the lead is 13. 29-16, Blair-Taylor. Youngbauer with it for Whitehall, just across the timeline. Kicked out to the corner. A long 2s, back iron no good. Offensive rebound, though, by the Lady Norse. They put it on the floor to the block. The jumper is no good. Another offensive rebound, another shot, and that one's no good either. Rebound this time blocked out by Chloe Wagner, and Steen will run the floor for the Wildcats. Down to the corner, into the block, forced a shot up, but good, put it up and good. And Wagner, she's got 2, and it's 31-16. Pass across over here to this side. Steen with the fast hands. Thompson ahead of the pack. Back to Steen all by herself. (33-16). A little over 2 minutes gone here in the second half. That jumper's looked like it could have been a good block, but referee had a better look at it than I did. Foul against number 20, Kinchy. That'll be her first team foul here in the second half for Blair-Taylor. Nyla Lisowski on the free throw line for 2 free throws, makes the first, so she has 3. All of her points have come by way of free throws tonight, 33-17. Second one is good as well. 7 of 13 are the Lady Norse from the free throw line so far this evening. 15:40 to play in the game. 3 from the wing is good for Thompson. She gets into double digits. She's got 12 on her way to her season average of 16.5 points per game. 36-18. Blair-Taylor in front, doubling up Whitehall tonight. To the free throw line. Back to the outside. That is Youngbauer. Aasen, inside pass, whacked aside by Wagner as it goes flying into the wall. Blair-Taylor, now they're going to, reverse it. So it's Blair-Taylor's ball. Steen with the ball. Thompson on the wing, hit a 3 the last time. Steen will try her luck at the long ball. That's no good. Rebound putback is good for Wagner. She has her first 2 points, and it's 38-18. Youngbauer, and that almost thrown away. To the other side, long 2, rattles around. That's no good. And now we've got a pile up underneath the basket. Jump ball called. Possession arrow belongs to Blair-Taylor. Sunsala and Yarrington come in for Whitehall. Youngbauer and Aasen check out. 14:35 to play in the game. Blair-Taylor has opened up a 20-point advantage. Kick it down to the corner, and that 3 is no good. Offensive rebound is knocked out of bounds by Whitehall, so it'll stay with Blair-Taylor on the baseline. Comes into Lofgren, and now to Kinchy, almost a steal, now picked up, big collision toward half court, goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Blair-Taylor. 14:10 to play in the game. Kinchy, Steen with it. Steen drives through a triple team, foul called, and she'll head to the line for 2. Yarrington will pick up the foul here for Whitehall. That'll be her 3rd. And Lindsay Steen on the free throw line. First one is good. So she missed her first 3. Now she's hit 2 in a row, going back to the first half. And she hits 20 points on the night. Her season average is 27. And second one good as well. Illegal throw in from the baseline. called against Whitehall, so turnover there and gives the ball right back to Blair-Taylor. That's knocked out of bounds. Wildcats to inbound again, this time from the sideline. They'll lob it in, and it comes to Kinchy. Steen with it on the wing. 22-point Blair-Taylor advantage, 40-18. To the wing, or to the corner on the other side. Now Thompson has it. Thompson almost lost it, picks it back up. Steen with it again. Kinchy. It's going to be a carry. Yep, that big high bounce, not allowed. A turnover by Blair-Taylor. 13:30 to go in the game. Lady Norse with the ball right here in front of us. That'll be Youngbauer. Hit the side of the backboard. Steen pulls down the rebound for Blair-Taylor. Long pass ahead, and this is going to be a foul called, and the basket counts. Chloe Wagner goes to the free throw line to try and convert a three-point play. Yarrington with the foul. That's her, I think they called it on her. Yep, that'll be her fourth. And Wagner to the free throw line to try and convert the three-point play. .13 to go. Wagner 0 for 2 from the line on the evening. It is no good, so she's 0 for 3. Blair-Taylor gets the rebound. Wagner got it back, so a three-point, almost got it again. Wagner to the line for 2 more free throws. Got her first one. That foul, by the way, was on Andrea Sansala. That's her first. Third team foul against Whitehall here in the second half. Second free throw, that's no good. Rebound comes down to the Lady Norse, and here they come. Lisowski with it across the timeline. 13 minutes to play in the game, and Whitehall leads by 25. I beg your pardon, Blair-Taylor leads by 25. Asen down here to the baseline, and Olivia Killian draws a foul against 22 Wagner, and that's number 2 on her. Youngbauer to inbound, and it comes in. Out to the top, free throw line jumper, no good, and the rebound is going to, well, I thought they were going to tie it up, but no doing there, nothing doing there. Lofgren with it. Now Steen, baseline drive, a little wraparound pass is bounced away. Thompson goes out to collect it at the sideline, and then Steen let it go through her hands momentarily, almost a steal, and Blair-Taylor able there to collect it. Lofgren in the corner, baseline. Nice pass inside, but a triple team of orange jerseys, and now we've got a traveling call. Fremstad got surrounded by 4 orange jerseys underneath. Had nowhere to go with it as Avery Sansala checks back in for Whitehall. Ball out of bounds on the far sideline. 12:10 to play in the game, 43-18. Blair-Taylor in front, 25 points. Offensive foul called away from the ball. A moving screen is the call. And it's Andrea Sansala, and that's number 2 on her. Inside pass, great look. Thompson with the foul, and she'll head to the line to convert a 3-point play. Killian with the foul for Whitehall. And Abby Thompson to try and convert a three-point play. And she does. 46-18. Whitehall has been outscored here in the second half, 19-2. Pull-up jumper too strong. Rebound bopped in the air, and now Thompson collects it for Blair-Taylor. Long pass too far in front of everybody, and it goes out of bounds, trying to get it across or down the lane to Steen. Clock runs with 11:40 to play. Sensala gets knocked to the floor by Steen, and Steen gets charged with a foul reaching in on a hold. So that's her first. Third team foul against the Wildcats here in the second half. Lisowski. Sensala has it now, and Lisowski again out near half court through a double team. Pull up jumper off the glass and good for Sensala. That's 5 for her tonight. 46-20. 11:11 to go. Steen. Thompson with it on the near sideline. Bounce pass back inside. Jumper's blocked by Whitehall. Samantha Kidd took the shot. It was rejected. Brenna Klatt back in for the Lady Norse. Out comes Olivia Killian. 11 minutes to go in the game. And Thompson takes a three from the corner. However, we've got a foul called away from the ball, again on a moving screen. Sydney Fremstad will be the guilty party this time. That's her second foul. 10:50 to play. That pass intercepted by Thompson. Tried to get it to Steen. They do finally get it to her, and off the left side, that's up and good. 23 for her tonight. 28 is the difference. 48-20, Blair-Taylor. Little 7-footer is no good. Rebound is going to be let's see. I think this is going to be just a jump ball. Look perilously close to a over the back or foul of some sort, but nothing new in there either. Sensala inbounds to the corner. Baseline drive and lost the handle on it. Collected by Blair-Taylor. Now we've got a wrestling match, and Steen comes out of the scrum with it. 10:17 to play. Ball on the wing. That is Samantha Kidd. Now to this side, but we've got a traveling call first. Yarrington will return to the Whitehall lineup. Aasen will take a break for the time being. Clock runs again with 10 minutes, approaching 10 minutes to play here in this contest. Blair-Taylor in front by 28. Skip pass, nice job. Sensala pulling it down. Jumper is short. Rebound taken by Lofgren. Lost the handle on it, gets it back though. And now we've got a traveling call. That was ugly all the way up the floor. And before we go any further, we've got a full timeout taken by Blair-Taylor. 9:52 to play in the second half. It's Blair-Taylor 48 and Whitehall 20. And we all want to pass along thanks, as always, to TCC, your local cable television, internet, and phone provider, and also Valley Bible, a source for biblical theology. James Weingard and our crew here from WTCO TV at Blair-Taylor High School for this one in the Dairyland Large Conference between Blair-Taylor and Whitehall tonight. 48-20 is our score. Blair-Taylor in front. This has been not exactly a one-sided affair through the contest, because it's kind of ebbed and flowed. The ebbs have gone more in Blair-Taylor's favor here in the last several minutes, as it was 27-16 at the half. And now Blair-Taylor has outscored Whitehall by a margin of 21-4 in the second half. The closest, obviously besides 0-0, that we've seen so far in the game has been 11-9 in favor of Blair-Taylor. Come to think of it, I don't think Whitehall has ever had a lead in this game. And the jumper is no good for Southgate. Rebound to Blair-Taylor. Steen runs the floor for the Wildcats. And the ball gets fumbled out of bounds by Kidd. And so a turnover by the Wildcats, and that gives the ball back to the Lady Norse. To the block, backing in, jumper is no good. Had the rebound momentarily, but taken away, and now Thompson gets cut off. Here's Steen at the block. She has her pocket pick up by Yarrington. Now she picks her dribble up in the backcourt and then promptly throws it away. Long pass back to Thompson. Thompson, blocked from behind, but a foul called. So Thompson heads to the free throw line for 2. The foul goes against number 1, Sansala, and that should be her third. It is. Thompson to the free throw line. She is 1 of 1 tonight, and now 2 for 2. 9:04 to play in the game. 49-20 is the score. Blair-Taylor in front, and Thompson will try her second free throw, and she makes that one too. So she's right on her season average. Came in scoring 16.5 points per game. Now with 17, that pass taken away by Wagner. Pass across to Steen, and she'll score again. 52-20. Now we're getting perilously close to a running clock. Youngbauer, here's a pull-up shot. Don't know if it's going to be a 2 or a 3. Let's see, it will be 3, yep. So Steen picks up the foul. That'll be number 2 on her. And Yarrington on the line for 3 free throws. First one good. That's her first made free throw tonight. First attempt, too, for that matter. She has 3, and it's 52-21. For 2. And 3 for 3. Good job by Miss Yarrington. 3 for 3, and the lead down to 29, 52-23. Blair-Taylor. 8.5 minutes to go in the game. Here's a pull-up 3 from Thompson, no good. And skying for the rebound was Kinchy, and now we've got a wrestling match again, and the possession arrow belongs to Blair-Taylor. 8:19 to go, 52-23. Blair-Taylor with the lead. Long inbounds pass comes in to to Steen. Underneath at the block, that goes to Wagner. Comes back out, 3 on its way, and good for Kinchy. She has 4 tonight, and it's 55-23 with 8 minutes to go. Across to the other side, that long 2 bounces off head. Turnaround jumper is good for Lasowski. She's got 6, 55-25, 7:45 to play. Steen to Kinchy, who just hit a 3 on the last possession. Dumps it down low, Thompson, and they left her all by herself. Wagner scores again. 7 for her, all in this half, 57-25. Here's a pull-up 3, and that's off the iron, no good. Rebound put back, that's no good either for Pintock, and then a foul called. White 14, McKenna Pintock with the foul. That's number 1 on her. Nope, White. Try that again. Waldera with the foul. That's 2 on her. No, I was right the first time. I could have, they're going to talk things over here at the scorer's table, because when the official reported the number, he said White 14, I am pretty certain. But they're going to give it to 12, Steen. That was her second. That was a mess, is what that was. 2 free throws by Kinchy, meanwhile. So it was Pintock with the foul. That's her first. 59-25, 1 more point. That marks the 35-point barrier for running clock in the second half. Bounce pass outside and a turnover. Leah Kidd with it now for the Wildcats. Kidd to Steen. We're under 7 minutes to play. Into the lane, running layup, and that's good. Wagner has it. 61-25. 6:40 to go. And another turnover. Wagner with it again. She gets cut off by Youngbauer. Steen in the corner, back inside Thompson. To the other side, down the lane, little jumper from Kidd is no good, and the Lady Norse have the rebound. Youngbauer with it into the front court. Now through a triple team, another steal taken away by Blair-Taylor. Leah Kidd with it, top of the arc. Approaching 6 minutes to play, almost a turnover. Thompson with it as she drifts back toward the half-court line. To the wing on this side for Kidd, and a traveling call. And before we go any further, we've got a timeout called. Full timeout taken by Whitehall. 5:51 to play in the second half. It is 61-25. So a 36-point difference. And as we take a look at the scoring from this ball game, Avery Sonsala now with 5. Lasowski with 6. And Yarrington with 5. Abby Thompson with 5, 6, 7, 8 in the half, 17 for the game. Steen with 10 in the half and 25 for the game. Wagner has 2, Kinchy with 6, and Chloe Wagner with 9, all in the half for the Wildcats. So 5:51 to play in the second half, 61-25 our score. And Blair-Taylor comfortably in front. Lady Norse with the ball, and a pull-up jumper is good for Trinity Assen. That's her first basket tonight, and it's 61-27. Steen down the lane, jumper short, got her own rebound, put back, foul called. .24. So Sala picks up her third foul. Steen on the free throw line hits the first, so that gives her 26 tonight. 1 point off of her season average. And now we've got subs coming in. A sub. Nora Youngbauer checks back in for Whitehall. Second one good. 27 for Steen. Steen comes out with 27 points, so she by herself has scored as many points as Whitehall has tonight. 5:23 to go. Inside pass to the block. Turnaround jumper is good for Olivia Killian. That's her first basket, and it's 63-29. Thompson to Lofgren, and on the baseline through a triple team. Now a collision, a couple of collisions, and we've got a foul called. Samantha Kidd picks up the foul for Blair-Taylor. That's number 1 on her. 5 minutes left. Inside pass at the block, back to the outside. Here's a long 2, that's no good. Rebound comes down to Klatt. It isn't either, to Lofgren. 3 is short. Rebound is going to be a jump ball. .435 to go. 63-29 in favor of Blair-Taylor against Whitehall here tonight. Jumper is short. Offensive rebound though. Sansala, Youngbauer, Aasen. Youngbauer has it again, and that pass is errant and behind Lisowski's back. 4:12 remaining in the contest. Kidd to the free throw line. A wind up 2 is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds and it belongs to Whitehall. Susie Rodriguez in for the first time for the Lady Norse. Out comes Avery Sansala. We're under 4 minutes to play. Kinchy, and that pass is taken away. Back, a long pass down to the corner. Skip pass back to this side. Lofgren winds up for 3, that's no good. Offensive rebound, put back, that's no good either. And that one was taken by Fremstad. Whitehall comes up with the rebound, a collision in the backcourt. It's 5-on-4 for the moment. A wraparound pass, and we've got a foul called. Abby Thompson was slow to come back. Foul. I believe he said 11, so that would be Fredericks at 21 is the Fremstad is the foul. That's 3 on her. Youngbauer on the free throw line for 1-and-1, makes the first, and she is now 3 out of 5 from the line tonight. Second one is good as well. Wholesale substitutions on both sides now. Steen back in. Kinchy has it to the corner with 3:09 to go. Wagner back to the top for Steen down the left side. Jumper short, rebound, offensive rebound put back at the underside of the rim, but a foul call. 22, Lisowski with the foul for Whitehall. That's her first, and the 9th team foul. Josie Waldera on the free throw line. And she knocks down the first point of her evening. Second free throw is no good, and the rebound is collected by Asen, who promptly bounced it off her foot and then picked up by Steen. Under 3 minutes to play. No, it isn't either. That is Wagner and an offensive foul call. So Wagner with the foul, number 3 on her. 9th team foul. 2:49 to go. Lydia Fredrickson returns to the Wildcats lineup. Out goes Wagner. 64-31, Blair-Taylor with the lead as we hit 2:42 to play in the ballgame. And that pass intercepted. Back the other way goes Kinchy. Kinchy, right-hand layup, good. 8 for her tonight. Back to a 35-point advantage, 66-31, 2:25 to go. Brenna Klatt with it for Whitehall. Down to the corner, 3. Back iron, offensive rebound put back is still no good. Rebound loose, big pile up, 3 bodies on the floor, and now they roll around with it, and we've got a timeout called by Blair-Taylor. Blair-Taylor calls time with 2 minutes and 6 seconds to play in tonight's game. And coming up at the end of the game, we'll run down the scoring summary for you and let you know who scored what. Blair-Taylor with the ball as they will run the floor with Leah Kidd. And 2 minutes to go. Kidd to her left. Stops. Lobs underneath. Up. Good. Lydia Fredrickson gets her first 2 points tonight and a yelp from the home crowd. 1:45 to go. 68-31. Rodriguez, and now Klatt with the ball for Whitehall. And that pass is knocked out of bounds by Fredrickson. Klatt to inbound in front of her own bench with 1:27 to go. Asen, 1:24, 23, and 22 to play. Baseline drive, Killian off the glass, and that's no good. Rebound comes down to Josie Waldera. And the pass goes out of bounds. Blair-Taylor player is heading up the floor. Pass came out toward the sideline, the old zig when you should have zagged routine. 1:13 to play. Jumper from the corner is good for Sydney Matheny. That's her first basket tonight. 68-33, less than a minute to go. Youngbauer, and that's a turnover. Matheny has it. Brenna Klatt for Whitehall, all the way to the rack. Scores. 68-35, 34 seconds left. Kidd airmailed it out of bounds. A little too tall on the pass by to Josie Waldera. 30 seconds to play. On the wing is Asen down here to the corner. Asen's got it back, but among about 4 different hands battling for the ball. Foul against Samantha Kidd, her second. This will be a 1-and-1 for Trinity Asen. She missed her 2 free throws in the first half. 17.4 seconds left. First free throw is perfect. And that gives her 3 points tonight. Second free throw coming for Trinity Asen, who averaged 10 points per game coming into the ball game tonight. Picked up her own missed free throw rebound. And on the baseline, needs to get rid of it. She's got it back, and the long 2 is no good. 5 seconds left, out to the top. A long 2 again is no good. And they'll get one more whack at it. If they hurry, they do not. And that is that. Our final score tonight, Blair-Taylor 68 and Whitehall 36. Quick look at our scoring summary tonight for Whitehall. 5 points for Avery Sensala, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Sydney Matheny with 2. You get to see me right as I go through all of these now. So Nora Youngbauer with 7. She finished 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Trinity Asen with 3 points, 2 for Olivia Killian, 6 for Nyla Lisowski, 6 points for Brenna Klatt, and Yarrington finished with 5. 16 in the first half and 20 points in the second half. They shot 20 free throws and made 13. So 16 in the first half, 20 points in the second half, 13 of 20 from the free throw line for tonight's ball game. For the Wildcats, Abby Thompson with 5, 6, 7, 8, 17 points total, and she is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Fredrickson had 2. Lindsay Steen with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 to go with her 15 in the first half for a total of 27. She shot 2, 4, 6, 8 free throws and made 5 of them. Missed her first 3 and made her last 5. Josie Waldera with 1 point, 1 of 2 from the line. Callie Wagner with 2 points. 8 for Kinchi. She was 3 out of 4 from the line tonight. Chloe Wagner, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points, and she went 1 of 5 from the line, and Lofgren had 2. So 41 points in the second half for the Wildcats. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 14. They shot 22 free throws and made 13. So 13 of 22 from the free throw line, 41 points in the second half, 27 in the first half for the Wildcats. And in the Dairyland Large Conference then, with the win tonight, Blair-Taylor improves to 2-0. They are now 3-0 overall. And for Whitehall, they dropped to 0-2 in the conference and 3-2 overall. For Blair-Taylor on next week, Thursday, they've got Cochrane Fountain City at home at 7:15. DeSoto on the 11th at 1 p.m. At Augusta on the 14th at 6 p.m. and Melrose Mindoro at home on December 17th. For Whitehall, they are hosting Augusta on the 9th, next Thursday. Aliva Strum, they're on the road on the 14th, at Cochrane Fountain City on the 17th, and home against Independence on the 21st. So that's going to do it for us here from Blair-Taylor High School tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Again, our final score, 68-36. Blair-Taylor with the win in high school girls basketball. Thanks to our crew, and of course, thanks to you for watching. We'll see you next time for more sports. Till next time, James Weingart from Blair-Taylor High School. Thanks so much for being with us, and this has been a presentation of WTCO, and good night from Blair.